Have you ever met someone and felt like they weren't showing you their real self? What if I told you most people aren't even aware of who they really are? Today, we're not just learning how to read people. We're learning how, to see through them instantly, like a mirror held to their soul. And we're doing it through the brutal honesty of Friedrich Nietzsche, the philosopher who saw straight into the darkness and didn't blink. Everyone wears a mask. Greater than every profound spirit needs a mask. Nietzsche people don't show you who they are. They show you who they think they should be. Society rewards conformity, so most build personas to survive in it. The first step in reading people: don't listen to what they say. Watch what they hide. Are they overly polite? They may fear rejection. Do they brag? They may feel small inside. Do they attack others? They're likely attacking their own reflection. Nietzsche believed truth isn't always what's spoken. It's what leaks out when people aren't trying. The will to power reveals true nature. Nietzsche's most famous idea: the will to power. He believed every human action is driven by one thing: a deep need to assert control, influence, or significance. To read someone, instantly ask, what do they want power over? What do they really seek? Validation, control, safety, admiration. Their jokes, their anger, their silence, it's all revealing their inner hunger. Even kindness can be a form of power. To be liked, admired, owed. Look beyond the act. Ask, what are they really trying to get? Watch the conflict between their words and energy. Most people speak from the mask, but their body speaks from the soul. Greater than Nietzsche said, there are no facts, only interpretations. When you read someone, don't just hear the words. Feel the energy behind them. Do their eyes match their smile? Is their tone hiding tension? Does their laugh sound empty? Truth lives in contradiction. If their body language clashes with their words, believe the body. Understand their pain, and you'll understand their behavior. Greater than to live is to suffer. To survive is to find meaning in the envy. Suffering. Everyone carries pain, but few admit it. Some wear their trauma like armor. Others turn it into weapons. To read someone, instantly ask, what pain shaped this person? You'll see. The overachiever who was never enough as a child. The avoidant partner who once trusted and got betrayed. The people pleaser who learned that love must be earned. People aren't random. Their behaviors are survival strategies. Read how they treat the weak. Nietzsche believed morality was often a disguise for cowardice. He saw kindness not as a virtue, but as a test. Want to know someone's soul? Watch how they treat waiters, children, strangers, animals, people with nothing to offer them. Fake kindness fades when no one's watching. Real character appears in small moments. Decode their heroes. You'll decode their desires. Nietzsche believed admiration reveals aspiration. Ask someone, who do you admire? What movies or characters do you love? Which public figures inspire you? Their answers reveal what they secretly want to be. Do they admire rebels? They crave freedom. Do they love kings and leaders? They crave control. Do they worship martyrs? They crave meaning in pain. Admiration is projection. Watch who they idolize. That's who they're becoming. Spot the resentment. It always tells the truth. Greater than nothing on earth consumes a man more quickly than the passion of resentment. People don't always show you what they love, but they'll always show you what they hate. Resentment is emotional. X-ray vision. Who do they criticize often? What topics trigger them? Which people make them feel small? Jealousy, judgment, sarcasm. All reveal inner frustration. Resentment is a mirror. It shows you who they believe they can't become. See who they are when no one is watching. Otzi as a bold question. What would you do if you had to live the same life over and over? To know someone deeply, ask, what do they do when no one's rewarding them? What content do they consume in secret? How do they act when there's no consequence? The real self isn't in the spotlight, it's in the shadows. Most people fear their potential, not their failure. Nietzsche didn't believe most people fail because of weakness. He believed they're terrified of what they could be. The snake which cannot cast its skin must die. Reading someone instantly often means sensing their suppressed potential. The artist who avoids art, the leader who hides behind excuses, the genius who laughs at their own ambition. If you want to see someone's truth, look at what they avoid doing. That's where their power is buried. How to truly read anyone's soul. How do you read anyone instantly? Not through magic, not through manipulation, but by seeing what they're not saying. Greater than become who you are. Nietzsche didn't just teach us how to read others. He challenged us to read ourselves first, because the more honest you are with your own darkness, the easier it is to see it in others. If you found value in this breakdown of Nietzsche's psychological truths, subscribe for more deep dive videos on human nature, philosophy, and the untold sides of the mind. Comment below. I see beyond the mask.